just arrived in Munich, Motel 1, near the main train station. Just getting sorted, going to nip out for something to eat. Spoke to Robin and DTS on the train, not the train, sorry, the plane very briefly. Apparently the Nagelator is not making one in, so he won't be here, but all the players are out here already and getting ready for the first game on Wednesday. Nothing to add other than that there's people from all over the place travelling to all sorts of different destinations in Austria, so getting a real feeling of it's all starting to happen. So we'll give you an update a bit later on tonight, and if there's any town fans out in Munich tonight, give us a shout. Cheers. Morning of day 2 of the tour. I'm in a hotel where, even at nearly 60 years old as I am, I genuinely feel quite youthful. There's lots of elderly people milling around in the breakfast area, inspecting rye bread like it's going to kill them. So we're just waiting for my the two lads. We're going up to the Allianz Arena this morning. We're going to rep town up there, and Barnsley. One of them's a Barnsley fan. And then we're heading down to Virgil at some point this afternoon, up the town. Right, landed in Virgil. It's coming up to about 6 o'clock in the evening out here. Going to go and meet a few more town fans knocking about. And then tomorrow we've got the trip to go and meet Lee Grant and the coaching team, watch the players train. So I'll be able to give you a bit more detail about what's going on there and what Lee says and what have you, what his coaching team say. It was interesting last year with Michael Duff. I'm hoping for a bit more of a connection feel with this one. It felt very businesslike with Duff, and I think that connection's missing as a town fan. So I think there's something that needs to be done, and I think that needs to come from Lee and the club, if I'm honest. As great a job as they do, I think there needs to be more connection between this group of players, whatever it turns out to be, and the crowd, because it's gone. It's gone. I know I've said this before, but yeah, up the town. More news later. So we're in the City Bar, unofficial headquarters of the Huddersfield Town season ticket holders, fans, and for the reprobates, better looking ones.
Yeah, these are reprobate here. Turn around, Andrew. Look, that's a reprobate.
There he goes. There's Kirky, there's a legend. Well, they're all legends. They're all legends. So, game on, up their town.
End of the side, that hill where you go up behind Blair, that ain't a natural hill. They built it. It used to be flat, but there's so much nasty stuff in the ground at the south end. It's very easier to build a hill up because it wants to dig into it. And they used to build munitions on it and stuff, so there's all sorts of chemicals. Precisely. So to build at that end, you can't dig in. Well, you can, but it becomes immensely more expensive.
He says that his 3 best signings so far have been the coaching staff. I don't know whether that's the case or not, but we did see the training session. It was very intense, very high paced, lots of instruction. Somebody from within the club has described him as a bit like Corberan, but more organised in terms of actually telling people what to do. Carlos had it all in his head, but Lee's got it all written down, and people know what's expected of them. 7 o'clock every morning they get a list of things that they're going to do. The staff were continually moving around, setting up new drills, doing different things. Worked a lot on finishing. I think they recognised that we haven't scored enough goals. So there was a lot of emphasis on finishing and making sure you scored whenever you possibly could. The press was interesting. They spent about 20-25 minutes working on that. Talking about defenders, centre halves pushing right on if needed. But if teams get the ball out, then we're at a risk of being counter-attacked on. But the press they did 3 or 4 times was really, obviously against their own teammates, but really quite impressive. So other people that stood out in training, I'm not sure there was. Jolo looks a player. Ledson absolutely leading by example of the new guys. Rowan, didn't see much of him because we were on one side of the pitch. You couldn't see the drills that were going on the far side. But yeah, they looked well organised, they looked fit, They looked in good nick, good intensity, talking to each other. You know, there's plenty of conversation off the ball, so there's not any. Didn't look to be any falling out. They were holding each other accountable as well. You know, talking about what needs to happen, but they were doing it in a good way. It was just a really impressive session. But I'm not used to seeing, you know, professional footballers training sessions, so I've got nothing to compare it to. But it was good. We enjoyed it. Made very, very welcome as ever by the club, DTS, Robin, everybody else, Jai Singh, the media staff, Arthur Difford. Absolutely top drawer in terms of welcoming us in. We've just had lunch in there. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon here, so we're going to get picked up by a taxi in a little while, and then we'll be heading back into good old Wurgle for there may be some beer involved. There usually is. So yeah, that's the update. Up the town, more news on the match tomorrow. Reservoir Terriers. So yeah, here we are at Schwaz, game 1 against Young Boys. You can see the first half team warming up there probably. There's a bar, that's where a lot of, not a huge town presence, but not many from them there Young Boys. So yeah, more updates as we go along. Up the town. So yeah, in Schwaz, that's the Austrian version of the Kilnabank. The team looks like it's going to be 4-4-2. We don't really know. Beers are flowing. It's a nice warm day. So yeah, we're just getting ready to kick off just before we. Way more town fans than Young Boys here. In fact, I haven't seen I can see one Young Boy supporter. So we have travelled in numbers, and we're here to win this friendly match. So, yeah, all good. Up the town. Have they arranged for this dramatic music for these walking out?
Come on lads.
Have you arranged for this music, lads? Is this your theme tune?
I'm not coming back if you do.
Natürlich begrüßen wir auch das Schiedsrichtertrio heute hoch Besuch unserer Bundesliga-Schiedsrichter und wir gratulieren ihm zum
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
der Saison.
All right.
Lieber Walter Altmann, herzlich willkommen hier bei uns in Schwarz. Schön, dass du uns wieder mal besuchst in der Silberscheibe. Deine beiden Assistenten heute, Luca.
Come on, Freddie, give us a smile, Freddie lad.
Wir freuen uns auf ein tolles
Freddie runs up, will score a goal for me. Take your time, fellas, you know.
Have a good one, guys.
Enjoy, lads.
Have a good one. All the cherries. Get a move on.
So technical analysis is there. They're falling over a lot, and that's as much as we can tell you. Some more observation from the touchline is that the ball is moving faster than it did last season. There's a lot of first-time stuff, a lot of first-time layoffs. There's a lot of energy. You wonder how they're going to keep it up for 90 minutes, but yeah, impressive in terms of the way it's popping around. So it's good.
Or just announce it at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a reason, like they were waiting on something. You know what I mean? Good fun. I couldn't see because it's up. Probably burning your head as well.
So yeah, 1-0 down at half time. They've done alright. You can see there's a different change. It's much faster, much more energy, much more movement of the ball. It's very, very intense, very, very hard work. Looks like it's going to be a brand new team second half. So first team's lost 1-0. Well, here we go. So second 11 are warming up to the tunes of Brian Adams. So yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We're not going to play teams as good as this in League One, and they have got quality. The ball goes where it needs to go, and they're very, very, very good shape. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's all good. Doesn't matter. 1-0, who cares? But yeah, you can see there's something forming. So yeah, love the town. Just played a very bit of sexy football that I failed to record, but that was very good. Brilliant save from their keeper there. But we've ripped into shreds down our left-hand side there. So great ball in from Ruskin, I think it was. Yeah, so really, really good.
Lee's are looking.
Yeah.
Did you actually do it? It's not a sponsor. I want to go on and play.
So post-final whistle reaction. Yeah, them Terry's done good. They're a good side, them young boys. They showed some good passion, some good enthusiasm, some good shapes, some good patterns. We liked it. 1-1 against, yeah, not their full first team by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, not ours either. Yeah, the boys done good. We're happy with that. So lots of good getting out of the press, lots of good press. So we're happy. We're very, very happy with that. The fact that we may have had 4 or 5 pints by this stage, nothing to do with the fact that we're happy. We're very impressed by how our team displayed. So we've tried our best to steal some town shirts. It's not come off. Brookie's not giving anything away. It's been a really good afternoon. Town have done well. Make no mistake, Town have done well today. So we'll hopefully that carries on into the game on Saturday. Yeah, the Town.